Have you recently written or published a book? Yay! Congratulations! You have created a labor of love. But once you've exhausted all of your invitations to your friends and family to purchase your labor of love, how do you sell more books and how do you get the word out about this beautiful message you have created? In today's video, I'll share with you 3 benefits authors receive from using public speaking to launch their book. One of the hardest things that authors have to figure out how to do after they've become authors is how to sell copies of their book. Now, sometimes you'll receive help from your publishing company and sometimes you won't. But the truth remains, if you created your book and don't share the message, it's almost like giving birth to a new child and not telling anyone that you just had a new addition to your family. A book is a really important work, and many authors spend years working on their book. So I will share with you specific ways that you can boost your book sales through public speaking. Let's look at the first way. First of all, speakers are in high demand when they come with a book that they can then share either as giveaways for their audience or as an upgrade to their speaking service. So for example, if you're talking to an event host and they are hosting this big conference and you say, "Did you know I'm a published author?" Chances are good they will invite you to share your book with the audience members and sometimes increase your speaking fee to include a copy of your book for each member of your audience. It's a win-win situation because you are selling more books to your audience and you are adding value to that particular event through your book. Now, even if you don't give a copy to each member of your audience, you can do a giveaway at the back of the room after the event, or at least have something on your table that's not just a business card or an invitation to connect with you via your QR code. So that's the first reason. Speakers who have books and are published authors are in high demand, especially for bigger conferences and events. If you're an author, you absolutely make a wonderful and valuable speaker from an event host perspective. What is reason number 2? Reason number 2 is podcast hosts love to have you on their podcast. There are literally hundreds of thousands of podcasts out there, and there are more being created every day. And many podcasts focus on snippets of books or specific topics or book genres. So if you're an author and you're like, "Well, I just spent 2 years, putting my head down, writing intensely, being an introvert, sheltering in place to get this work out there," and you're not quite sure about being on a big stage, I understand. Podcasts can be either audio or video format. You don't need to go on camera and present yourself a certain way as an author to share your message through podcasts. There are many audio podcasts where you show up as you are and you have a wonderful conversation. But there are many podcast hosts that would be very intrigued with your book and your book title and would be more than happy to share your book link with their audience. In fact, that's an easy ask for many podcast hosts. So that's reason number 2, that public speaking is beneficial to authors. If you are watching this video and you are new to me, my name is Jenn Espinosa-Goswami, and I produce these videos every week on how to build your business and grow your business as a public speaker. If you like this video and its content, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's talk about the third reason that being an author makes you a good public speaker. You already have your content figured out. And here's what I mean by that. When I work with clients, we work on a signature speech. That is your foundational program or service. If you're a published author, you have a book title that then becomes the foundation for your signature speech. So you've already done the hard work of what topic you're talking about. You have a very specific format and flow of ideas for what that topic involves. These become your talking points when you're ready to do interviews and share your book's message with the wider world. you have half of the work done already because you have worked hard as a writer and author to get that message out there. Now, as a coach, I support you with editing, because I'm guessing you worked with an editor with your book, and editing is the hardest part of the process because you have to remove important things from your message and understand what's the most, and prioritize your ideas, and that's not easy. As a public speaking coach, I can help take your book or idea and talking points and refine them and make them beautiful, make them worthy of magazine articles and headlines, and help you establish yourself not just as a published author, but also as an accomplished speaker using your book content. You've done half of the work already. Let me help you get all the way there. That's the third reason why authors benefit from public speaking, because you have already created the content for your signature speech, and all you need to do from there is massage those talking points, set up your expert speaker bio, and get your name out there as not just a published author, but an accomplished speaker. If you need my support with this, I will put my link below this video where you can connect with me and have a discovery call. Let's talk about what your dream is for your book. Maybe you're content to just sell a few copies to your friends and family, but maybe you know that there's a bigger, wider world for you to share this labor of love with. If that describes you, I invite and welcome you to connect with me, and let's talk about that. Let's talk about how to make that happen. You didn't create this book for nothing, and I'd love to help you get that book out there to more people whose lives will be strongly impacted by your message. I believe in your book. I believe in you. And if you believe in yourself and are ready to take that next step, let's have a conversation. Thank you for joining me today for 3 reasons that authors benefit from public speaking. And don't forget to subscribe or share this episode if you found value. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.